Since the violence between Israel and Hamas broke out on October 7th, thousands of Palestinians and Israeli citizens have perished. According to CNN, more than 1,400 Israelis have died in Hamas's initial October 7th attack, and since then nearly 4,000 Palestinians have been killed in Israel's retaliatory airstrikes. Thousands more are suffering severe injuries. In light of the growing death toll, many celebrities have taken to the internet to voice their support and advocacy for both Israel and Palestine amid the conflict. Those celebrities are getting backlash for things they have and haven't said about the war. Celebrities include the Hadid family. They have been under scrutiny for their views on the conflict. Mohammed Hadid, the Palestinian-American father of supermodels Gigi and Bella Hadid, and former husband of Yolanda Hadid, was the first member of the family to react to the crisis. On October 7th, he cited Israel's displacement of the Palestinian people as the cause for the outbreak of attacks. He wrote, "Bibi and the far-right government of the Zionist state is 100% responsible for creation of this massive escalation between the occupied and the occupier. It's that simple. Erasing the Palestinians off the map at the United Nations is organized arrogance. The new Middle East, it's shameful." He added, "To be clear, I condemn the killing and hostage-taking or abusing, torturing of civilians, of Arab, Muslims, Jews, or Christians, in complete disapproval of the treatment of the occupation against the occupied." 2 days later, Gigi Hadid echoed her father's sentiments and addressed the, quote, "unjustifiable tragedy." She wrote on Instagram, "My thoughts are with those affected by this unjustifiable tragedy, and every day that innocent lives are taken by this conflict, too many of which are children." She added, "There's nothing Jewish about Israel's treatments of Palestinians." This response sparked outrage directly from Israel. Their Instagram account labeled the post as anti-Semitic. They wrote, "Have you been sleeping the past week? Or are you just fine with Jewish babies being butchered in their homes?" They then shared a disturbing image, adding, "If you don't condemn this, your words mean nothing." Gal Gadot, actress and former member of the Israel Defense Force, similarly posted several videos of the initial Hamas attack, as well as videos of Israeli hostages, adding, "I stand with Israel." Comments on Gadot's posts have been disabled. Playboy announced it is terminating its relationship with ex-adult entertainment star Mia Khalifa after she spent days posting on X in support of Hamas's attack on Israel. Her posts have since been taken down. X was also the site of a heated debate between actor John Cusack and comedian Michael Rappaport after Rappaport called out Cusack for supporting Palestine and not focusing enough on the Israeli hostages that had been taken by Hamas. Cusack released a lengthy response to the comedian, writing that he, of course, wants the hostages released. People can support both Israel and Palestinian civilians, and that Hamas is not Palestine. Despite the potential backlash, the other Hadid family members have voiced their support for the Palestinian people. Anwar Hadid wrote in an Instagram story, "This past week, over 3,000 Palestinians, including 1,000 children, were murdered by Israeli and US bombs. Over 1 million people are displaced. We have the power to stop this violence." Many other celebrities are similarly calling for a ceasefire. Mustafa the poet penned an open letter to Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on X, urging Trudeau to use his powers to help oppressed people. Tilda Swinton and 2,000 other artists signed the UK ceasefire petition, Artists for Palestine, which labeled Israel's actions as war crimes. Former Pink Floyd bassist Roger Waters, Kalani, and Nikki Blanco are just a few of the first names to sign the People Forum's Artists Against Apartheid letter, calling out the, quote, Zionist occupation of Palestine. As artists and cultural producers, we join hands with the people of the world and with the heroic people of Palestine to stop this genocidal war and put an end to the 75 years of occupation, reads the letter in part. We understand the power that our work has in shaping public opinion in our time. As artists, we have a unique responsibility to use our voice and artistic practices to protest apartheid and amplify the just cause of the Palestinian people and their resistance against occupation and oppression. While many celebrities have picked opposing sides to this conflict, many expressed hopes that this violence will end soon. Tom Brady wrote on X, "It's horrifying to watch this violence continue to unfold with no indication of stopping. My family and I will continue to pray for the families that find themselves in the middle of this tragedy."